What is going on, everybody? Chris back here with another comparisons ball review. Today we're going to be looking at the Ethos Hybrid. I wasn't able to throw the original Ethos, so this is the first time I'm looking at the Ethos line. I'm curious to see what this one looks like going down the lane. We'll go ahead and throw 10 shots and see how it looks. Just wrapped up throwing the Ethos Hybrid for 10 shots, and my God, is this ball slow. This is probably the slowest symmetrical bowling ball that I've ever thrown. You definitely needed a lot of friction to be able to make it turn left. I got it a couple times in the oil and it had no chance. Super fast, super slow. I'm not sure if it's just the house shot out here, super clipped, kind of burnt up. We'll go ahead and see and throw the road. After throwing some shots with the road, quite a bit cleaner and quite a bit quicker off the spot than the Ethos Hybrid was. I'm not sure if that's just how the Ethos Hybrid was made, maybe a little bit less pearl additive to it, but the road was definitely quicker. Definitely a bigger jump from a solid ball to a pearl as far as in between when those hybrids go. Definitely closer to a pearl than the Ethos Hybrid would be. So now I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Rotogrip Attention Star, see what the difference is. All right, just wrapped up throwing the Rotogrip Attention Star, and that was not my greatest performance at all, but it definitely didn't look very good going down the lane. I liked the Ethos Hybrid quite a bit more for what we're bowling on right now. The clipped house shot needed a little bit more cover stock to dig into the oil a little bit sooner and use the friction to have them a little bit more round of a shape. So now my final thoughts on the Ethos Hybrid. I liked the ball going through the pins. I'm not sure I quite liked it going down the lane. I think that was to do with the shot that we're bowling on right now. But I think for what we're bowling on, I think it was pretty good. I think I'd give it a meh for now. I think seeing it on a little bit more of a fresh house shot would probably be better. But for now, it's gonna be a meh.
Hey guys, Josh here. Just threw 10 shots with the Ethos Hybrid. Definitely a big, smooth early ball. Did not want to shape a whole ton down lane and very controllable. It's speed sensitive as well though. If I got it there a little quick, it really wanted to pick up early. And if I didn't get it there, it just kind of sat there and never really thought about hooking. So I'm gonna see if that was just mainly the reaction of the ball or if that was the lane, but I'm gonna compare it to the Storm Summit Ascent. So just finished throwing 5 shots with the Summit Ascent, and immediately right off the bat could tell that this ball was providing a way better ball motion. It got through the fronts a little bit more, but definitely wanted to continue more than the Ethos did. Definitely a shape I'd like to see on something where the fronts are hooking early and there's not a super ton of down lane motion. Now I'm going to compare the Ethos to the track Theorem. So just wrapping up 5 shots with the track theorem. Right off the bat, you could tell this ball was still a little cleaner, but overall smooth. The asymmetric core doing its job. Definitely had to keep it more forward and in front of me in order for the ball to actually shape the right way down lane. If I was in the same zone as the Summit Ascent, it just didn't really want to shape enough down lane, wasn't seeing that friction early enough. So overall though, this ball is one of my staples in my bag. I am in love with this ball right now. And again, once I moved it a little bit further right, you could see that it still did shape up well. Pretty similar to the Ethos, but just overall smoother. So my final rating for the Ethos Hybrid, I would give this ball a meh rating. I can see this ball being useful when there's a little bit more volume on sport-like shots, but for what we're bowling on right now, it just did not blend the cliff the way I like to see it. It was either all or nothing, and I typically want a little bit more of the in-between from a ball on something like this.